The following presentation is intended for mature audiences only and contains elements that are not suitable for some audience members. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to Petty Details, where the crew gallivants down a tree-lined lane of conversation on all kinds of different subjects. Join the crew as they jump in the Wayback Machine in the quest for nuggets of knowledge. Our journey will allegedly drop some petty details on you that you didn't know you needed to know until now. Hello. Welcome to Petty Details.
Hello.
Hi.
We have Monica and Cam, as always. And I'm Meg.
As
I don't know
always.
who I am.
No, not Meg.
The
The
Meg.
Meg.
Mhm. That's right. We are, whoops. We are the Petty Details crew. Make sure that you subscribe somewhere.
I think it's somewhere
Yeah.
on the bottom. I don't know, honestly.
Probably
I have no
like
idea where
right
it
on
shows
my
up.
face.
If we could do that and just make it like switch, that'd be hilarious.
That's
That'd be
funny.
pretty funny.
Have it on a different face every
Yeah.
episode.
It does the
That'd be
thing with
funny.
the DVD screensaver where it like almost hits the
Oh, yeah,
corner
there
and
we go.
yeah.
Yep. Well, make sure that
Never
you
actually gets into that corner. Yeah.
Right.
make sure you give us comments, ideas.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Suggestions. Bring it on.
Yes. And today, you guys ready for this? I got a surprise for you.
Ooh.
Surprise.
Bring it on.
Okay. So, I'm going to tell you a little story about a guy and his wife and his
Okay.
girlfriend.
I love story time with men.
Yeah, it may be with an S, maybe not. This story takes place in 1949 Canada.
Canada.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we are going in the Wayback Machine.
The Wayback Machine.
Yeah.
It's right there behind me, actually.
I think this time it's like the sound is like oh, it's like the ring, it's oh Canada, but it's like just the instrumental version.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how that song goes, so.
I only know the beginning. It's just it literally
Right.
starts with "Oh
Oh,
Canada,"
Canada.
and
That's
yeah,
it.
and that's the only part.
Mm-hmm. That's as far as I know, too.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys ready? So we have this guy, J. Albert Gay. Okay. He
Okay.
is, yeah, it's actually spelled Guay, but it's
Guay.
Oh, okay.
but it's
Wait,
pronounced gay.
Okay,
Yeah.
gay. Okay. I also know
Um,
there's like Gaye. Isn't
yeah.
there like
Mm.
yeah. There's like a singer that move
Marvin
on.
Gaye.
Is it
I
Marvin
was
Gaye?
gonna say Marvin.
Yeah, probably
So.
Marvin Gaye,
Yep.
yes.
Yep. All right,
Marvin
but
Gaye and get it on. All right.
Yeah.
Albert, who is 31 years old at this time, was born in September of 1917. He
Mhm.
was the
Okay.
youngest of 5 kids,
Okay.
and
Okay.
he has grown up to be a jewelry salesman.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay. Petty detail here. Gay's dad worked for the railroad and was killed in an accident in 1922.
A
Oh,
railroad
wow.
accident?
Yes.
Oh man.
So
Dang.
that's bad.
Yikes. No, for real.
Yeah.
Is it
That's
bad that
no
I'm
good.
is it bad that I imagine him like tied up to the rails like in the old movies?
Like he's a damsel in distress.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And there's like bags of cash
That's better than what I
like
was
going
thinking.
everywhere.
So,
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
all right. So, Gay's dream is to be a singer and an
Okay.
orchestrator. But the fact is, he wasn't very good musically.
Hey.
Oh, that minor detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Petty detail here, though. He may
Mhm.
not have been good at singing, but he did go around whistling, but there's no information on if that was good or not.
Okay.
But okay.
So we know he
Interesting.
whistled.
All
We don't
right.
know if he was good at whistling, but
Right.
Mm.
all right. So this guy is like trying to act charming. He's a flashy dresser. He's trying to impress the ladies.
He's trying
He's the
And
to
youngest of 5 kids. Of course he wants attention.
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
He's got the Riz, as they say.
yeah, yeah,
Right. As the kids say these days.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Oof.
And He
So
be-
many people just cringed. I felt it, and they haven't even seen it yet.
All right,
Also,
so
Oh man.
Riz is short for charisma. I
Yes.
figured that out. I was like, dang, okay. I put the pieces
Yeah.
see,
together. The more you know,
that's right.
My
and that's
nieces
when you edit
my
a
nieces
rainbow
and
over my
nephews keep
head.
me young.
Urban
You know?
Dictionary with Cam.
Yeah, yep.
Woohoo.
All
I
right,
love it.
so he becomes a jewelry salesman when he's about 16.
Oh my
So
gosh.
Okay.
pretty
Okay.
early.
Yeah.
And this isn't like high-end jewelry that we're talking about here. This is like door-to-door salesman jewelry sold on installment plans.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
is that shit that turns your
Interesting.
hands green?
Yeah, probably.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Yep.
May or
But
may not make an earlobe fall off.
yeah,
Right, right.
exactly. But this doesn't always pay the bills, so he goes to work for a factory.
Okay.
Okay.
And there he will meet two other people from our story. Okay. One
Okay.
of them is the future Mrs. J.
Oh,
Albert Gay, Rita.
Okay.
And the other woman is named Marguerite Rest.
ooh,
All right.
fancy name.
Marguerite.
Yes. So there isn't much out there about Rita, but they ended up getting married in August of 1941.
Okay.
Okay.
Marguerite, on the other hand, there is a bunch of information, and she
All
is a
right.
piece of work. Um, she was described as rough with a caustic tongue
Oh
and
my.
always willing to do a favor for somebody. And remember that, that's going to be important.
Always
Okay.
willing to do a favor for someone. Okay.
Yeah,
What kind of favor?
not the
Right.
kind that you're thinking.
Oh, murder?
Not not like yeah,
Oh,
not a streetwalker favor.
yes.
I do love that that is
I
not
thought
where
murder.
Cam's head went.
I went
Meg
to
and I thought
murder
the same thing.
Yeah.
Cam was on a different page.
because you were
All
like,
right.
Rita, we don't know much about Rita. And I was like, oh, favor. Sorry.
All right. So Marguerite has also gone to jail at 22 years old for selling illegal alcohol.
Okay.
Oh,
And
that
she,
that must suck.
yeah, and she ran with like a shady crowd her whole life.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about some petty detail rumors about her.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
rumors.
Rumors.
So not
Yeah.
so just thoughts, not
Just a thought.
facts.
Yes.
Yes. And not
Okay.
my thoughts.
No.
Other people's
General
thoughts.
general thoughts, not general facts.
That's right.
General
Uh,
thoughts. Sorry. Sorry. Now I want a shirt that's general thoughts,
Yeah.
general facts.
No, we need
Okay.
that. Yeah.
We need that.
Okay. So it was said that in her life she was pregnant 14 times by different guys, but she only
Okay.
raised two boys.
Oh my.
Okay.
Okay. It was also rumored that she would perform illegal abortions.
Okay.
Oh.
Also, her husband accused her of having an affair with Gay, but they both denied
Okay.
it, and she said he was a business associate.
Right.
Okay.
So may or may not be a girlfriend. Nobody's really sure.
She's
Shady
what
business
year is this?
associate, possibly.
41.
Okay. So she's like 1941's Monica Lewinsky.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Love it.
Okay. So Marguerite has a brother named Gennaro.
Okay.
And Gennaro was about 51 years old and had TB, and he could only
Okay.
walk with crutches, so he's not in great shape.
Right.
But
Right.
he is a watchmaker.
Okay, that's cool.
Yep. And once Gay and Gennaro meet, Gay starts another side hustle where he will take broken watches to Gennaro to fix.
Nice.
Okay.
I mean, you might as well encrust them with jewels at this point.
Right.
Exactly. So now even though Gay has a wife and a daughter at home at this point,
Hmm.
dude cannot keep it in his pants.
Hmm.
And in
Of course
19 of course not. And in 1947, he meets a waitress at a restaurant named Marie Ange.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
He
Let's
really
talk-
likes these exotic names.
Well,
mhm.
yeah. Remember, it's Canada, though.
Well, true.
Yeah.
True.
Well, Marguerite. I don't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay, so let's talk about Marie Ange. This relationship starts on lies and does not get much better.
Oh, well, I mean, seems to be the
Mm,
formula.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shocker.
right.
So she was 17 at the time, but she told Gay that she was 19.
Ooh.
She also
Mm,
knew that Gay was married with a kid, but she told her parents that Gay was a single guy named Roger Angers, something like that. But Marie
okay.
Ange is also described as not very smart, but with a nice voice.
Hey, you got
Yeah.
something working.
Not very nice. Okay.
No,
No
not
one can
very,
be bl
sorry, not very smart. It's not very smart, but
Not
with a
very
nice
smart. Okay.
voice.
Nice voice. Okay. Not
Okay.
very smart. Interesting.
Yeah, yeah,
You can't have everything.
you can't have
Can't be
everything.
blessed. You can't be blessed with everything.
No,
Very
she
true.
is very pretty though.
Right.
As was Rita,
Okay.
actually. Rita was very pretty too.
It's a very good compliment at first when people's like, "You're so pretty," and it's like,
Yeah.
how smart are you?" Yeah.
Right. Good thing you're pretty.
Good thing you're
Right.
pretty.
That's right. Okay, but Gay is not being very slick about this affair.
Mm,
He's dating Marie Ange for about a year, and he would even
Okay.
come to her parents' house 2 to 3 nights a week.
bro, paper
What?
trail.
Yeah. Gay even gives her a ring,
Wow.
but then Gay also moves his actual wife and child to a neighborhood closer to Marie Ange in 1948.
He's like, okay, this is getting too
Wow.
much for me going back and forth.
Yeah,
I'm
The
just gonna
commute
take
is killing me.
them and bring them over here.
exactly. So this was a
This is
storefront
gonna
for
Wow.
be
his
great.
jewelry business, and then the apartment was in the back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. But as they do, people in the neighborhood start to see Gay and Marie Ange together, and they tell
Right.
his wife, Rita.
Right.
Okay.
Rita obviously is pissed,
One could imagine.
Yeah.
and she heads
Right.
over to Marie Ange's house to tell her parents everything.
Oof.
And this gets Marie
Wow.
Ange kicked out.
Oh,
Oh man.
Yeah. And you'd think that this would like break up Gay and Marie Ange, but it doesn't. He
really?
calls his old friend Marguerite to see if she will take in Marie Ange because she likes doing favors. Remember, she likes doing
Wow.
favors?
Yeah.
So she
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
said yes.
What does she get in
Okay.
return for these? Like she's giving favors, but like usually if you, I mean, unless you're volunteering giving a
Yeah,
favor,
there's
like
usually something you're getting
there's
out of the
something you're
Yeah.
getting
situation.
back. I
And
mean,
I'm not sure. It didn't say a whole lot about what she got back. It just said that she would give favors to everybody. Like she just liked.
okay. Well,
I think it was more
Doing
like she
helping.
liked to be known as somebody who could help out with
okay.
anything.
Charitable.
Okay.
Not necessarily charitable, but like she wanted to be the one who everybody came to so that she
Okay.
could fix their problems, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I
Okay.
Okay.
think. That's
She's
just
a
a thought, not a
fixer.
fact. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so petty detail here. Marguerite at one point lived about 3 houses away from the Quebec mayor.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Hmm.
Yep. Okay, so after about a week, Gay starts renting an apartment for Marie Ange. And Marie Ange is telling her parents, who by this time have come to regret kicking her out and want her to come home,
Oh,
that she has moved to Montreal.
oh.
Oh,
And Marie Ange even sends a postcard to her parents from Montreal on a trip that she had taken with Gay.
wow.
Okay, spoiler
She's
alert.
really,
Marie
really selling the
Ange,
story.
yeah. But Marie Ange has not left Quebec.
Oh, oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's like, guess what? I'm gone. Not really.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So by
Huh.
1949, the shine of playing house with Gay has worn off, and she wants to go home, and she tries to
Okay.
leave Gay.
Oh,
She even keeps up the story that she's coming home from Montreal by
okay.
Oh.
borrowing money from an old boss to get a round trip ticket to Montreal.
Wow.
Oh, so she's playing the long game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeez.
Going to all the lengths to
yeah.
sell the story.
Yeah.
hmm
Literally. Wow.
But Gay is getting a little obsessed at this point.
Hmm.
He follows her on the train and kidnaps her from the bathroom, saying he'd make
Oh
a scene
no.
if she didn't come quietly.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
That's
scary.
horrible.
So, um, it's petty details, so it gets worse.
But wait, there's more.
Gay
Yeah.
takes her back to the apartment. He goes psycho by burning her gloves and sleeping with her coat around him so that she can't go outside
Okay.
or won't go outside. But he
Wow.
also bites her face several times so she would be too embarrassed to go outside.
What?
Like bites her to the point of leaving mark. I'm
Yeah.
assuming because so
Yeah.
she wouldn't be going outside.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yo, that's
Oof.
crazy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay. But Gay, being the enterprising guy that he is, even takes the round trip train ticket and cashes it in because it hadn't been used.
So
Okay.
he got the money back for it.
Hmm.
Oh.
And that wasn't his money, right? It was Angie's, yeah. Yeah.
It was her boss's. Well, she
Hmm.
borrowed it
Yeah.
from.
Oh, right, right,
Wow.
right, right,
Yep.
right.
Okay, so we are going to fast
Wow.
forward to June of 1949.
Okay.
Okay.
By this time, Rita has taken the kid, moved out to go live with her mom,
Okay.
and Marie Ange also finds a way to go back to her parents.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
awesome. Okay.
Yeah. But if you think that Gay has stopped being psycho, you'd be wrong.
No.
But wait, there's more.
That's right. It's petty details. There's always more. So Gay goes crazy stalker again and finds Marie Ange walking to work one day. He pulls a gun and tells her he will shoot her and himself if she doesn't come back to him.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Yeah, so luckily a police officer was close enough to hear them arguing and went
Hmm.
to investigate. This scared
Thank
Gay off, and the
goodness.
cop walked Marie Ange the rest of the way to work.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, but the cop has a feeling that Gay is going to come back, and so he hangs out by Marie Ange's work for a bit, and lo and behold, he's right.
Sure
Yep.
enough.
Yeah, so Gay is arrested and charged with attempted assault with a deadly weapon.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, but
That doesn't stop him.
Gay knows who can help him out of this mess.
Oh boy.
Marguerite.
Somebody who does
No,
favors.
not
Uh-huh.
the favor.
Yeah,
Oh
so he
boy.
calls her and she gets him a lawyer that is able to reduce the charge to carrying a gun illegally.
Oh my gosh.
Bruh.
Yeah.
For real.
Okay. Remember how we said Marie Ange wasn't very smart?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, Gay tells her
Yeah.
that she's about to be arrested because she had him arrested and had smeared Gay's name. To
That's
fix
not how that
this,
works.
no, it's not.
Right. Right.
To fix this, she needs to come to Montreal, and she totally believes him.
Oh
Yo,
no.
no.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Petty detail here, while Gay is still cheating on his wife,
Sorry, that's too
he,
crazy.
oh, it gets crazier. He
Because
would
oh yeah,
take,
this whole time he's married, duh.
yeah,
Yeah.
he would take walks with his priest and talk about, quote, decaying moral standards in their community.
Yeah, of course, you know.
Well, he knows firsthand. I mean, he's
Yeah,
got firsthand knowledge of this subject matter, so naturally he's an expert on it.
He
the
is.
hypocrisy of people like that is outstanding.
Yes, yes,
Subject
yes.
matter expert right there.
Okay, but by July, Marie Ange and Gay have broken up again, and she went back
Okay.
home again. And he decides the only way to keep her is to marry her.
Bro, what?
No.
Both parties need to be agreeing.
Right.
Yeah.
Marie, please
Well,
wake up.
all three need to be agreeing because remember, he's still
Oh,
married.
right. I
Right. The
forgot
first
about that.
marriage has to
Yep.
not be
Yeah,
there anymore.
Yeah.
how's is there rules of polygamy in Canada's standards?
Yes.
Okay. Because I
They
know
should
you
not be doing that.
okay.
It's not. It's
It's
frowned
not
upon.
legal
Yeah, it's frowned
legal
upon.
under the government rule. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Right.
No. Okay, so in early August, Gay takes
Right.
these two suitcases with jewelry to Baie-Comeau to sell. But nothing was selling, so he stores the cases in a warehouse and goes back to Quebec. And
Okay.
August 17th, he decides he wants to reconcile with Rita. And so he goes to her mom's house to stay and work on the marriage. And by mid-August, Gay is really trying to work on the reconciliation with Rita and takes her to
Okay.
Seven Islands for a trip.
I'm
Oh
imagining the
gosh.
charm of this person for these women to be like, "Oh, he's back. Like he wants me now.
Yeah,
Like I'm actually gonna
Hmm.
believe him this time."
yeah,
Because to me, red flag. He
yeah.
cheats once. He could be
Red
a
flag.
serial
Yeah.
cheater. Red
Yeah.
flag. Immediate red
Oh,
flag.
yeah, I'm sure he is a serial cheater, and this is just the only
Yeah.
one that got in the papers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and remember the two suitcases that Gay left up in Baie-Comeau?
Hmm.
Well, he asks Rita if she will go retrieve them for him. And Rita wasn't real happy about this, but they're reconciling, right? So she wants to be nice.
Yeah.
So September 6th, Gay buys a round trip plane ticket for Rita on the earliest flight available, which is on the 9th.
Okay.
The airline calls on the 7th to try and move Rita's reservation to the 7th, but Gay answers the phone and tells them no.
Okay.
So she's still going on the 9th. On
Right.
September 8th, the whole family spends time together, Gay, his wife, and his child. And on the 9th, Gay leaves the house early, which is not really like him, but he rushes home just in time to send his wife off to the airport.
Okay.
Okay.
So on Friday, September 9th, 1949, Canadian Pacific Airline Flight 108 leaves Quebec heading to Baie-Comeau
Oh
and
no.
then
When she has a
eventually to
number for a plane, I always get scared.
I know, right?
When
When
she
we're
has
talking that
exact.
level of detail, it's like, oh, okay, she's teeing
Ooh.
up. Teeing up for
Yeah.
something good.
Yep. Yep.
All right, so it's going to Baie-Comeau first and then eventually to Seven Islands.
Right.
The DC-3 has 19 passengers and four crew. Three of the passengers are children, and one of the passengers is 29-year-old Rita Gay.
Okay.
Question: Is he supposed to be meeting her at seven? You said Seven Island.
No, she's supposed to
Okay.
go and get the
Bag and
bags
then
and
go
come
to.
Suitcases.
back.
Oh, what's the
So
island thing?
he, so that's just where the plane was supposed to
Yeah, that's just
keep
the
going to
end point. Yeah.
for that
Oh,
plane.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Gay has gone back to the mother-in-law's house where he's still living
Right.
and has a phone conversation with Marguerite.
Oh boy.
And at 1 p.m., he's listening to the radio with his mother-in-law when there is news of a plane crash.
Oh no.
No.
By 3:30, relatives are calling to see if the plane was the one that Rita was on, and Rita's mom tells Gay to go and find out.
Oh boy.
Gay goes to the ticket office of the airline with his daughter, and the clerk told him that the crashed plane was Rita's flight.
Jeez.
Oh boy.
Gay collapses into a chair, moaning and crying, making a huge scene. He's so distraught that the clerk calls a local priest to come and calm him down.
Whoa.
Dang.
Yeah. But the crash site is fairly close. So Gay and his brother-in-law head to the crash site, but they're turned away before they actually see the wreck.
Hmm.
Okay.
And when the victims' bodies are recovered, Gay is so distraught that his brother-in-law has to identify the body.
Oh
Oof.
wow.
Petty detail here, and again, this is a rumor. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
it's true or not, but it was said that the only recognizable face of the victims, of any of the victims, was Rita's.
Whoa,
Uh,
whoa.
Yeah,
That's gotta no, that's yeah.
yeah, it's bad. So,
Mm-hmm.
Gay and the brother-in-law are not the only people at the crash site. There are other families that have come looking for their loved ones and like just rubberneckers, and
Mm-hmm.
the rescue team is trying to like keep everyone away.
mhm.
Okay.
Okay. But Gay is a grieving husband, but he's able to get it together enough to throw a huge funeral for her with expensive flowers and a fancy coffin. And he was quoted as saying, "The last thing between us was a kiss."
Aw,
How
sentimental
sweet.
sap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the airline hasn't had a fatality since 1942.
Okay.
So they're
Oh.
really curious about the cause, mostly because they knew that they could be held responsible and they didn't want to pay for lawsuits.
Right.
Fair, yeah. I get that.
And this incident
So
is
they're the
act
same they were then as they are now.
yeah,
Awesome.
Right.
exactly. Yep. And this incident is big news not only because it was the third worst crash in Canadian aviation history at the time, but
Mm-hmm.
also on board were three American executives from the Kennecott
Oh.
Copper Corporation.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So everyone pretty much joins the investigation. We've got the Mounted Police, Department of Transportation, Quebec Police, and Canadian Pacific Airlines. Um, petty detail here. There was
The tone change. I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
there was a fight over who would prepare the bodies by two different funeral homes.
Oh gosh.
One,
Okay.
one had been hired by the airline and the other had been hired by the police.
What a thing to fight over.
Yeah. It was settled that they would each get half the victims.
Oh my
No,
god.
no.
Oh
Wait, how many
my
victims are
god.
there?
There's
Better be
19.
an even number.
Yeah, I
Oh
think there's like
no.
26. So,
Okay, good. Because I was
yeah.
gonna
Oh,
say
with the crew and everybody. Okay.
odd number who you
Yeah.
splitting in half. Like,
Right.
Well, I'm sure that some of these people are
oh
split in
no,
half
oh
anyways.
no, no. I didn't think.
Well,
No.
and you said, never mind. I was gonna say you said there were children on board.
There are children
Oof.
on board, yes. Hmm.
Oof, rough.
Yep. Okay. So, Gay is the grieving husband for the traditional 9 days.
Mhm. That's the
Yes, 9 days.
traditional,
That is the
the appropriate
set
amount.
time.
Yeah,
Any
Yes.
more or any less is suspicious.
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
And he tells Marie Ange that after an appropriate time of mourning, they will get married.
Of
Oh,
9 days.
9 days. Um, Also, people are starting to
bro.
talk and wonder why Mr. Cheater Pants Gay is so distraught since they all know that he has a girlfriend or two on the side.
Right.
Yeah,
Mr. Cheater Pants.
Yeah. So,
that's a shirt. That's a shirt. Mr. Cheater Pants
Feel
gay.
like it is.
meanwhile, the investigation is ongoing. They find out that the plane sometimes stopped at Forestville.
Okay.
But the last
Okay.
communication air traffic control had with Flight 108 was the captain acknowledging that the Forestville stop could be skipped. And the
Okay.
plane, this put the
Hmm.
plane about 10 minutes out of Quebec. And apparently it was also running about 5 minutes late, I believe.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. That's all going to be important. So the investigators also find that the plane came down at 10:45 and killed everyone instantly.
Okay.
They
Dang.
have witnesses, people on a Canadian steamship and people fishing say they heard something like an explosion.
Mhm.
Others say they
Hmm.
saw white smoke come out of the left side of the plane and the plane took a sharp left turn and crashed onto the side of the hill.
Oh.
Oof.
And it crashed basically vertically.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Um, but the wreck is really hard to get to. It was far up this mountain on a steep terrain. It had
Mm-hmm.
taken until the end of the day for people to even start to reach the site. And the
Whoa.
wreck is about 7 miles from any road.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But the investigators start with the usual component failures and find nothing
Hmm.
wrong with the plane. The
Interesting.
crew was autopsied to see if there was like an illness or something that made them impaired. But again,
Mm-hmm.
nothing was found.
Hmm.
The investigators even looked into if the three American executives could have been targets, but
Oh.
nothing panned out. But
Okay.
then the investigators realize a few things. First, they're suspicious and have a gut feeling right away that this wasn't an accident.
Hmm.
Then they have the locals that reported the sound of an explosion when the plane was in the air and had seen
Mm-hmm.
objects falling out of the sky.
Okay.
The plane crashed, nose down, but people and debris and parts had been, quote, spattered on the
Ew.
back wall of the plane.
Okay, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and
Wow.
they can smell dynamite at the site. So they
Yeah.
start looking at
Oh,
the cargo.
Okay.
okay.
So they narrow it down to the forward baggage compartment because the passenger that was sitting closest to right there was ejected about 300 feet away.
Oh
Whoa.
my God.
Petty detail, he wasn't found until September 16th.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Okay, so the airline informs investigators that only luggage from Quebec Airport was in the front compartment, and there were only a few things. There was like 3 bags, a couple of typewriters, and some Air Express packages.
Mhm.
They find that the bags were from a flight 2 days earlier when there wasn't enough room on that flight, so that can't be the problem. So now it's like down
Okay.
to the packages.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there were only a handful of these packages, and most of them they tracked the senders and receivers down
Mm-hmm.
pretty easily. And like the manifest or whatever had listed what was in the packages.
Right.
But there was one 25-pound
Okay.
package that had unspecified contents and was addressed to a person that cops determined didn't exist. The
Right.
name of the person who
That's not
sent,
suspicious at
right,
all.
the name of the,
Also, should never undisclosed package
Yeah.
should never be on
yeah,
something that could potentially fall out of the sky.
yeah.
Right. I feel like that's
So,
a really good general rule of thumb. Yes,
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
absolutely.
So the name of the person who supposedly sent the package had no knowledge of it.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So investigators go back to the baggage clerk and they remember that a dark-haired woman in her 40s had dropped off the package after getting out of a cab. So now they're getting
Did
somewhere.
this person do a favor
Right.
for
Possibly.
someone else?
So they hunt down the cab driver, and he remembers the woman really well because she had been careful with the package, even yelling at him about his driving at one point.
Well, I can imagine because
Oh,
the contents seemingly
yeah.
Yeah.
volatile.
Exactly. Right.
So the driver leads police to an apartment building to watch for the woman, and when she steps out of the door, he identifies her. But the
Okay.
police do not arrest her, and they don't know her name yet.
They're doing
Okay.
due
Yeah,
diligence of like narrowing all of this down. That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. This was actually a
Yeah.
very good investigation.
American police could
Hmm.
never. Especially in the
Take
50s or late
yeah,
40s.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Take
We've seen that
notes.
a
Take
few times,
notes.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so the driver sells his story to the papers right away. The papers report that investigators have a suspect who dropped off a package at the airport, but there's also an alternate version
Hmm.
where an
Hmm.
investigator tips off the newspaper to get some traction for the investigation.
Okay.
But no matter what, it ends up in the
Hmm.
papers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we have our suspect and we
Hmm.
have a possible reason. So let's go back to April 1949.
Oh boy.
Okay.
We love a
Okay.
rewind.
All right, so we already know that Albert Gay is a cheater and kind of a psycho, but is he a
No.
Mm-hmm.
murderer?
I
Hmm.
mean, you got the trifecta there, bud.
Right. I mean, it
You're so
doesn't take that much
close.
of a stretch of the imagination to make that
True.
leap.
Yeah, there's a Venn diagram in there somewhere.
There
Yeah,
is.
there is.
Yeah.
So, in April, Gay talks to a friend of the family and offers this guy $500 to poison his wife with wine.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Obviously, the guy says he's crazy and won't be doing that.
Yeah.
Good.
Right.
But let me tell you a little bit more about what a piece of shit this dude is.
Hmm.
There
Okay.
was one time when Gay was at a Catholic hospital and he talked a nun into letting him have his wife come to the room, but it was really a hooker.
Wow.
Catholic hospital.
Yeah. He had to talk the nun into that.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, between
That
that
is that
and
is next
him
level.
walking with the priest, this guy's going straight to
Mm,
hell.
Hmm.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so
Front row
then,
seats right there.
yeah. So then on May 7th, a Philippine Airlines plane crashed with 13 people aboard.
Okay.
Hmm.
That plane was taken down by a bomb that was placed in the rear cabin of the plane. And it
Oh
turned
my.
out that a woman and a man had hired two ex-cons to deliver the bomb in order to kill her husband.
Oh
In
jeez.
total, five men were accused along with the wife. And the crash was only reported in the US papers because Americans had been on board.
That makes
Hmm.
sense.
So that's kind of the
Yeah.
only reason why it went international in
Interesting.
1949. But
Right.
anyway, well, guess who sees this article and gets a bright idea? Yep, our good
Oh
old
boy.
friend, Arthur Gay. So Gay has decided a couple of things. He knows he's known around town as a cheater.
Right.
He
Mm-hmm.
knows that around town people know he was separated from Rita.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he really doesn't want to look suspicious if she were to be murdered.
So he's trying to murder
Right.
her so he doesn't have to go through the steps of divorcing her
Hmm.
and marrying
Yeah.
someone else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because apparently this whole elaborate plan is much easier in his mind.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like. It just seems like it would be easier for you guys to agree to divorce if that's
Yeah.
an option.
Right.
Like, or
Yeah.
just stay
Yeah.
separated and
That's
don't get married to the other person and stay with them.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay.
he also knows that to marry
Continue.
Marie Ange, he needs to not be married to Rita, but they are
Right.
Right.
Catholic. So Rita probably isn't going to give him a divorce.
Right.
Okay.
I forget about
There's
that.
Yeah.
yeah.
So Gay decides he doesn't want to be there for Rita's death. And he's already been asking around for people to help him kill her, and there have been no takers.
Okay, also,
He's
you're
very
an
sly
idiot.
with these inquiries.
That's what I'm like. How many people are you asking? Hey, can you help me kill my wife? Because now you have loose ends
Oh,
all over the
oh
place.
yes. Oh
Like,
yes.
And
what do
they're
you
already
mean?
talking about him because he's a cheater and
We're talking
because
about Marie not being smart. This guy's a dummy, bro.
Yeah,
This
he's
is
not real smart
crazy.
either.
wow. No.
So he has been running his mouth so much that in August, somebody sent a letter to Rita anonymously saying, quote, watch out because something is going to happen to you.
Okay, you need to be more
Wow.
specific. I'm so sorry. If they are in the potential of dying, you need to be like, your husband's trying to kill you. Run, move to somewhere,
Right.
a
Yeah,
different province, something.
yeah.
Ugh,
But that is not how it was phrased. And we still don't know who
that
actually sent it.
that
So,
is the worst thing
Wow.
ever.
okay. So, who does Gay know that is always willing to help out a friend?
Willing to do a favor.
That's
Gotta love
Yeah.
it.
right. Marguerite. And Marguerite and
Woohoo.
her husband, Genero, of course, agree to help. And no reason was established at trial for why they decided to help, but there are some theories.
Hmm.
Because they're just, salt of the earth people that want to help a friend out.
Yeah,
Right, right. It makes them feel good to help others.
exactly.
Exactly. Warms
Um,
their heart.
so one of these theories is that they owed Gay $600 and he would wipe out the debt if they helped.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's the going rate, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another is that Genero owed $300 to a girl he got pregnant and needs to pay her off.
Okay.
Jeez.
Or that Gay had a $1,200 ring that Genero wanted to give to a different girl,
Oh
and Gay was
boy.
going to give him a 50% discount.
Is no one loyal? Any like what?
Mm-mm.
Like what's
Not
happening?
not in this crowd, no.
Ah.
Mm-mm.
Another theory is that Gay would buy them a car.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Then
My
we
wife's life worth
for a
that
car.
vehicle
Car.
right
Yeah.
over there.
For a Buick. Here you go.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
All right, so then we have the two theories that are as old as time, but we need some context here.
Mm-hmm.
So when Gay asks Marguerite for her help, she can't keep her mouth shut and goes to tell Marie Ange.
Oh boy. Super
Mhm.
smart.
Yeah, this is comedy of errors. So this leads to the theory that Marguerite told Marie Ange so that she would leave. Then Marguerite can help kill Rita, and that leaves Gay all to herself.
Jeez Louise, man.
Okay.
The other, less salacious theory is that Marguerite wanted to blackmail Gay after the murder.
Okay.
Yeah, that tracks. I was gonna say that one tracks more than the other theory for me
Yeah.
for some reason, because I'm just like, You're helping this man to kill his wife. Like, you really want to be with that? Cool. Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
go for
Right.
it. You
Who's
do you,
next?
boo
Probably
boo.
you.
Right.
So we have another petty detail here. It was said that Gennaro had once asked Rita out one night while Gay was away, and she said no,
Okay.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
possibly.
Right.
So Gay thinks back on what initially gave him the bomb idea, the Philippine Airlines plane crash, and he thinks that
Hmm.
this is a great idea, but he has a slight problem, which is him and Gennaro know nothing about dynamite.
I was gonna say, where are you
Of course not.
procuring this dynamite from, sir?
Right.
Yeah, well, as they do, they go and talk to a retired miner about the
Hmm.
explosive.
Of
Makes
course.
total sense. Yep.
I'm
Um,
sure they use their real names. I'm sure they gave them full, like, this is my birthday.
Probably,
Yes.
Yeah,
This is my
they're
full
the
government name.
smartest people ever.
There
yeah.
you go.
So they told this miner guy that they were going to use the dynamite to fish, but the guy didn't give him too much information except that amateurs messing with dynamite was a good way to lose a hand,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
that
And
he
then
that they
I'm
should
sure
use
he had a
lime
missing
to
arm or
fish
something.
instead.
He was like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Here's why you don't do that.
right.
Yeah, so they didn't he didn't give much information. But
Mhm.
Gennaro has agreed to make the bomb. Marguerite has agreed to buy a fuse, detonating caps, and the dynamite.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So petty details, she gave a fake name to
Hey,
buy
first
the
smart thing.
yeah, the first smart thing, to buy the dynamite and had a story about taking out some tree stumps.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And it's the late 40s. I would take out a tree stump that way too. Sure, why not?
uh,
Right. What else are you
okay.
gonna do?
You guys are
Right.
gonna love this one. This one's super
Oh
smart.
boy.
Okay. So the three come up with a plan. Gay was going to take Rita out for a date, then pretend to have car trouble so he could get out of the car. Rita would stay in the car, and then the bomb would be in the trunk.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But Gay doesn't have a car.
Hmm. There
So,
seems to
I have
be
a
a
brilliant
wrench in the
plan.
plan.
Right. I have
Ugh.
a brilliant plan. There just seems to be something missing.
yeah, slight
Yeah.
issue. So, Marguerite knows a cab driver who might be paid enough to use his cab for this plan.
Oh my gosh.
For obvious reasons, the cab driver says no.
They
Oh,
have brought
goodness.
in so many
So many.
people into this plan.
Yeah.
In
Uh-huh.
in what world do you think you're getting away with it? Like,
Yeah.
With any of it, yeah.
No, these are not
and
the
then even if
sharpest
you're like,
tools in the shed.
I'm gonna tie up the loose ends, you will spend years now
Yeah.
tracking down
Yes.
everyone you've talked to about killing your wife and then it
Yep.
happening.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So Marguerite tries to play this off with the cab driver as a joke. She
I'm
Wow.
says, and
just joshing you.
right?
Right.
Hey,
It's a practical joke.
hypothetically, if I blew up a woman, which no, that's not gonna work.
Yeah. So instead, she tries to cover up her tracks and says she wanted to hire him to take an illegitimate child to another town.
What the heck? Oh my God.
Bro, this is crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-uh.
So with the
Gets
first
better
plan,
and better.
oh yeah, no, it does. So with the first plan squashed, they need to come up with something else, but the bomb is still in the mix.
Okay.
Priority one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So let's get ready for this. This is
Oh
wild.
boy.
So Gay and Genro are trying to figure out this bomb making thing, and
Right.
they build like a pre-bomb without dynamite to test their design. But this one had a timer, a
Smart.
detonator, and a detonator cap in a cardboard box.
Okay.
Hey, better than blowing yourself up, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. These geniuses take it to another room in the house and set it off.
You
Oh
you
boy.
gotta be kidding me.
No.
Hey, y'all want the prototype? Oh, it's over here.
Right.
Like the neighbors aren't gonna notice that.
No, for real.
Uh, okay.
The next door neighbors, did you feel the house shake?
Yeah. And then it hits Gay. Why doesn't he just send Rita on a trip and blow up the plane like in the Philippines?
Oh, ding,
Oh,
ding, ding. Makes so much,
whoa!
right. Makes so much sense.
It wasn't broken in the first place.
I
There's no
know.
reason to try to fix it.
Oh my God. So by June, Gay starts buying plane tickets to time the flight and find out when it would be over water because his thought is that it will be harder to figure out what happened if the plane crashes into the water instead of land.
That's true.
So what does he do?
So he thinks that far ahead with that part of it, but
Right.
okay.
Yeah. But he takes Marie Ange on one of these flights. She
Oh
notices
my
him
God.
timing, but she doesn't really care at the time, like what he's doing, because she's super airsick.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
You are now on travel logs. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what are you? I
yeah,
don't
with your girlfriend who is
know.
watching
Paper
you
Not your
do all
trail.
wife.
this.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay. So now you remember when the airline called Gay to try and move the flight to the 7th,
Right. They try to
Mm-hmm.
save Rita.
right?
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
he can't do that because the bomb isn't ready.
Right. Yes.
So on the 8th, when he's spending time like with the family during the day,
Mm-hmm.
being the big family guy that he is, he
Hmm.
Right.
does leave for a little bit to go check on Gennaro and the bomb.
Okay.
Okay. Now remember how Gay got up early on the 9th and had to
Yeah.
rush home to see
Mm-hmm.
his wife off to the airport?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is because he had to deliver the bomb-filled package to Marguerite at a train station after putting it in a locker.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
This
They're
is
doing.
very elaborate. Very
Yeah.
elaborate.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
So Marguerite takes a cab to the airport and has the box shipped on flight 108.
Okay.
Gay then called Marguerite to see how the drop off went, and then Gay gets his grieving husband act going.
Is there a timer on the bomb, or is it like
Yes.
okay?
Hmm. So,
What
Interesting. His
what
Oscar-worthy performance coming up right now.
yeah.
what time? Like, cause I don't know, like an
Over water.
hour on the bomb
Because remember, he's timing it. He's
to
he's
be
on the
over the
plane,
water.
yeah,
But
to time it
obviously
over the
that
Yeah,
didn't
water.
he
happen.
Yeah. So,
Okay, okay, okay,
we know about the crime. Let's talk about the investigation.
okay.
okay.
Okay, so remember how the story was sold to the newspaper?
Hmm.
Well, both Marguerite and Gay see it, and Gay, being the upstanding man that he is, he tells Marguerite that they are going to pin the whole thing on her and she should take all these sleeping pills that he has happened to bring with him.
Oh my God.
She's like, sure, I'll do a
Wow.
favor for you. I'll die. That
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
Here's the
That's
best
Wow.
part.
crazy.
She did.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
She took the pills, but she didn't die. Now, police have a reason to hold Marguerite and find out about this package, and they held her on charges of attempting suicide, which was illegal at the time.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Marguerite is getting along with the detectives pretty well, and she doesn't hold back at all.
Because she's gonna do a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So she tells them that she dropped off the package for Gay and had no idea what was in it.
Smart.
Good
Okay.
on her.
Petty detail, when Gay heard over the radio that Marguerite had been arrested but hadn't died, he slammed his fist on the table and yelled, quote, "That damned slut." And remember, this is at his mother-in-law's house.
Oh my gosh.
She's the slut. You're the one.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
God.
in front of his mother-in-law. Like, that's not
That's
suspicious at all.
crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now the cops have Gay's name, and
Hmm.
things are starting to come together. And we know that these guys weren't particularly secretive about this plan.
No.
No, not
Ask
at all.
honestly, ask anyone in town.
Yes.
Anyone in town, yeah, they'll tell
They've
you.
talked to everybody.
And if you ask enough people, you'll get the entire plan pieced together.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yep. So one of the first things that they find is that Gay has spent 50 cents on a $10,000 life insurance plan on Rita right before the flight because you used to be able to
Oh,
buy life insurance at the airport.
Oh,
okay.
okay. Weird place to put it, but sure.
Yeah. So they
Just
also,
go on this flying thing. I'm gonna go and take some insurance out on you. Go. Go
Right.
ahead.
that makes me feel safe.
For real.
Right?
All right. So they also find out that 2 days after the crash, Gay called a lawyer to inquire about filing a lawsuit against the airline.
Okay. So hypothetically, if my wife died in a crash, of one of these
What
planes,
are you guys liable for?
Yeah.
yeah, could I sue them for more money than I'm taking out on her life insurance as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And it's not
Crazy.
shady at all that I just took the life insurance policy. Don't just ignore that tidbit. I've
That
had
didn't
it for
happen.
years.
Yeah. This guy is so
I don't know if
smart.
he's
Wow.
just so confident or if he's just insane. Like,
I
is he just
I think he's so confident that he thinks that he,
Hmm.
that makes
Get
him
away with
insane?
it.
Yeah,
yeah, because he
it's
thought that
both.
he could get away with moving his wife to the same neighborhood as his girlfriend.
True.
True.
So
So
he's cocky, like that
he's
type of thing.
cocky.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's like, oh, it won't matter. Like, I'll be
Yeah,
Right.
fine.
I think so. So the investigators have also at this point gone as far as looking at clothing from the wreck that had like residue on it, and they determined
Okay.
the chemical structure. And then they started blowing up
Mm.
other clothes with various things until they found a residue that matched.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. So they've also found evidence in the wreckage of the battery and the alarm clock used in the bomb.
Oh, so the forensics team is like, I mean, they're
This,
Right.
doing the
yeah,
job on this
no, this
case.
investigation was good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So at this point, it is concluded that the explosion was not because of a malfunction on the plane,
Okay.
which means the Canadian Airlines is off the hook.
Right.
Okay.
Lawsuit, nowhere close.
Averted.
Nowhere close.
Yeah.
So Gay is arrested the day after Marguerite. I got a frog in my throat.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Gay is arrested the day after Marguerite, but he's not
Okay.
nearly as forthcoming with the detectives as Marguerite was.
Hmm.
But because Gay can't keep his damn mouth shut, he's sitting in jail when he gets chatty with his cellmate.
No.
Of course, I was gonna
Honest,
say
bro.
he won't talk to the cops, but he's gonna
Yeah.
talk to his celly.
So he tells him that Genero had actually made the bomb.
Okay.
So they didn't know about Genero at this point, but they do now.
Oh boy.
So
Just throwing multiple people under buses,
yeah.
Yes.
just going
Chucking them
for
under
it.
one after the other.
God.
So the investigators find Genero, unfortunately, still with bomb making materials at his house.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
I know you're shocked.
that'll do it.
I know, yeah, uh-huh.
I mean, as soon as I would never make a bomb, but as soon as I would be done with it, it would no trace of it would be
Right.
anywhere.
Right? Or
Like
Oh
don't do it
God.
at your house.
that,
Yeah,
very that. Well, no,
Yeah.
just ask the guy next door, hey, can I use your apartment to make a bomb?
Right,
You know,
all
exactly.
right.
they'll definitely say yes.
Ask Marguerite, she'll do you a favor.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Marguerite. So when Genero is arrested, he claims he thought Gay was going to use it to clear stumps.
Yes.
Which I think is funny because all these people I think are renting their houses.
God, that's amazing.
I would start asking, show me this stump that you want to blow out of the ground.
Right? Like
Like,
how big
Right?
is this
where
thing?
is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
What you need a full bomb for?
Right.
Okay, so all three are tried for murder.
Okay.
And
Okay.
this trial was a media circus.
I bet.
And Gay didn't show any emotion at the trial until Marie Ange got on the stand and said
Mhm.
that she didn't love him.
Oh,
and then he went ballistic.
Yeah,
Oh
then he
boy.
lost it.
Oh boy.
So the jury comes back with a verdict of guilty in only 17 minutes.
Wow.
That's so fast.
They were probably like partway through the
Right.
presentation in court, and the jury was probably like guilty.
Yeah.
I don't even need to
Right.
hear anymore.
I
Done.
Yeah.
don't.
He's an
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah.
All of them are dumb.
So now,
Send
even
him away.
though Marguerite and
Yeah.
Genero were also on trial, they testified against Gay.
Hmm.
Okay.
But both of them claimed that they knew nothing about the plot.
Right.
Now
Even though
Gay,
she's doing all these favors.
yeah.
Mm.
So Gay is sentenced to death, but he's pretty pissed at his cohorts, so he spends his last days making sure they both got death sentences too.
Oh.
Oh
Like
my
he's literally
gosh.
writing letters and shit.
Oh, he has reached that level of petty. Like, if I'm going down, you're going down with me.
Hmm.
That's insane. Well, I mean, I guess he's already
Wow.
murdered somebody. I guess one or two more under your belt.
Yeah. And you know
Right?
this
That's
dude's obsessed and
crazy.
psycho, so this does
Yeah.
not surprise me at all.
No.
Oh my
Mm-mm.
gosh.
So, they both did get death sentences. Genero and Marguerite were found guilty and they were hanged.
Wow.
Ooh,
Petty detail here, Marguerite became the last woman to be hanged in Canada.
really?
Wow.
Another petty
Hmm.
detail, as we know, Marguerite was a trip.
Mm-hmm.
So, one time when she was heading into the courthouse for trial, she reached out and grabbed the chief detective's ear, quote, playfully.
Oh.
Mm. Yes.
Um, on another occasion, she was led into the courthouse while singing a very suggestive song.
Mm.
Yeah. So,
It was WAP. She was
Yeah.
singing.
yeah, that's exactly what she was singing.
Yeah.
So, as we know, Gay made a lot of mistakes in this plot.
Yeah, one or two.
Yeah. Um, Including thinking that there wouldn't be much investigation into the cause, which
Because
I don't.
planes blow up all the time.
Mhm.
What do you mean?
Right.
Yep. Also, what he didn't count on was that Canadian Air had never had a crash before this. So
So
they
he
were
did all of that
going,
research and overlooked that
yeah.
piece.
So they
Like,
were
pick a
gonna
different
really look
airline or
into it,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he didn't know that the three execs were gonna be on the plane.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
understand that. Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna love this one. Petty detail. A son of one of the executives tried to get money by holding up a liquor store just so he could fly to Canada and kill Gay.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
Talk about,
Oh my
hey,
goodness.
more pettiness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
So
Ugh.
Gay also didn't count on the plane departing 5 minutes late and not stopping at Forestville.
Because
So
the
this,
time.
right, so this threw his timings
Okay.
off, which is why it crashed into the mountain instead of the
Oh
water.
my goodness.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow.
Petty detail. This was the largest mass murder in Canada or in Canadian history until 1985 when another
Whoa.
plane went down.
Ooh.
Dang.
Yeah. So, um, sadly, there have been multiple incidents of this since the Philippines flight in 49.
Really?
Yeah.
People people trying to wow.
Copycat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as of 1953, three more incidents happened with bombs on planes. One where it was a gas bomb in a suitcase, but a baggage handler dropped it and it caught fire.
Boy.
Another one was in Mexico, where the bomb went off in midair but only caused minimal damage.
Okay.
Okay.
And in Mexico again, there was a bomb that flew on the plane without incident,
Mm-hmm.
but it blew up on the ground at the destination and killed three airport employees.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So,
Timing's way off.
Yeah.
yeah, so people tried it, and then I think the airlines got a little smart.
Right.
Yeah. They're like, hey, if you have undisclosed package, we're not gonna put it on a
Right.
plane.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're
sorry.
not shipping that for you.
No.
Yeah.
So, last petty detail here. There are still pieces of the plane at the crash site.
Ooh.
Really? Well, you did say it was remote, hard to access.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So, yeah,
Wow.
that is the
That's
Gee.
crazy.
long and winding tale of some idiots who blew up a plane just to kill his wife.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's actually insane.
it's actually insane.
It is. It is
Hey,
absolutely
just
yeah, nuts.
don't cheat on your spouse.
Yeah,
I
Maybe don't do
mean, it's
that.
it's a novel idea, honestly.
Maybe that's the way to go.
Right.
Ever thought of that one?
Save yourself some
Apparently,
time, energy, and effort. And yeah.
No, for real.
Albert did not think of that one.
No.
Had he talked to more people in the neighborhood, I bet they would have told him that.
They're like,
Just one
hey,
or two more.
Right?
That was all he was
right.
missing. That's all it
Hmm.
would have taken.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, so stay petty, my friends. Not as petty as J. Albert Gay.
I don't know if anyone could
Correct.
be that petty.
I don't think so.
All right, bye.
See ya.